Yo everybody, in this video I'm going to be teaching you about advanced pin beating, like slicing, knuckles, hitting with the end of your pins, anything else that's pretty cool. And yeah, we'll start that off with slicing. To slice is you're slicing or just scraping, I guess you could say, the table. And to do that, you take your pin and the tip, which you hit with, you just slide it across the table away from you. So do it with your main hand, which is my right hand. You just slide it away from you and off the table, like that or something. Don't just do. You gotta make sure you use your arm and just bam, slice it away. And to come back, once it's out, you just bring it back in and just slice back down. So it's not that, because it's kind of boring and stupid. This is and it gets more exaggeration and more performance. So yeah, after you learn how to do that, I'm going to teach you how to do a basic beat with it. And the first basic beat I'm going to teach you is the same as my first beat I taught you, which is, but this time we're going to slice it. So it's going to sound like this. And to do that is hit, slice, slam, slice. Now the slamming is a little bit different on this one. You're going to hit it normally and then slice it away from you. Then to slam it, you're going to slide it back down. So you're going to do hit, slice, and then slam back down. So you're pretty much slicing back away from you and then back down. But instead of slicing it back down, you slam it back down. So hit, slice away, slam back down. Hit, slice away, slam back down. And make sure it slides, because it looks cool and it helps a lot. If you just do, it's really annoying and it's stupid. So this way you hit, slice away, slam, and slide back to you. So it helps a lot with performance and such. So then again, it's hit, slice, slam, slice. Hit, slice, slam, slice. Hit, slice, slam, slice. Hit, slice, slam, slice. And it's kind of away, back, so it gets this motion and such. Now, if you want, just keep practicing that. You can also do, you can add normal stuff but with slicing. So hit, slice, 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 hit, slice, 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 hit, slice, 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 slam, slice, 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 hit, slice, 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 slam, slice, slice. And you can add any type of tapping with slicing. So yeah. And once you get super good with slicing, you can just do an exaggerated slice. So you're doing this, but it's really in a small scale, so it's not, you're kind of going compressing it and then bam, with waving it away. So like that. You don't have to practice it right now. That's just a little something you can add in later. So yeah, just slice away, slice down, slam, and yeah, that's pretty much the slicing with one hand. Slice with two hands, you're doing the same thing with your right, with your left. You're slicing away and slicing back, slicing away, slicing back, and slamming back. Everything's completely the same with the right hand, just with the left hand. And to do beats with it, you can, it's with tapping, you always want to do synchronize, or not synchronize, on different time lengths. And instead of with slicing, it doesn't matter. You can do, and it sounds cool. So you can do, to practice both, or you can do that way you can practice doing this foot. My bad. And yeah, after that, you can add any beat you want that you've already learned, just a random one like. And yeah, some beats I'm going to show you right now are just, for both hands, you can do and that's the first slicing thing I've ever learned. I didn't learn that until after I did this, because this was a complete accident. What you do for this one is hit, slice, slice, slam, slice, slice, hit, slice, slice, slam, slice, slice. So and you can, that's just something that you can combine with other people, like you can just do that for a long time, like, or yeah, about that you can do, and just add a fill in there or something, like, and stop, instead of hitting you stop and then just do it again, so yeah. And you can then add anything you want after that. It kind of like starts it out like if you're drumming, you just do a normal beat and then just do like a fill around the drum and stuff. And yeah, and that's pretty much it with slicing. Alright, now I'm going to teach you the knuckles. And the knuckles is hitting on these ones, not on your regular knuckles or the ones that are right next to your fingers or fingernails. They're right in between them. And the reason you do that is because your big knuckles or your normal ones makes no sound and hurts. The ones next to your fingernails hurts a lot and doesn't make any noise. And the ones right here, that makes a lot of noise and doesn't really hurt as much. So for that one, it's really hard to explain how to do this because it should just come naturally after you pen beat for a while. And the way I found it was completely by accident, same as splicing. I just added it in, I'm like, hey, I saw this on a video, so I just added it on a random beat. And it worked very well. My next video, I'm going to show you what I did, and I'm going to combine everything I learned to make this super awesome beat. But for knuckles, you don't add in taps, and like tapping and slicing are the same thing pretty much. You can't add knuckles all the time, or it'll sound like, well, I guess you could do that. It sounds pretty decently cool, but you can't do it all the time, like, or, never mind, that sounds awesome. But, yeah, for knuckles, to make it sound like the best, you switch between tapping, slashing, or splicing, and knuckles. And for that, you can do and yeah, you can add knuckles for anything in between. So for my first beat I showed you, I'm going to stick with that for my main one. And that's something to practice, like hit, tap, slap, tap, hit, tap, slap, tap, hit, knuckle, slap, knuckle, or hit, knuckle, slap, knuckle, hit, knuckle, slap, knuckle, or whatever. Haven't practiced that, but you can add knuckles in there so you can do like the regular hit, tap, slap, tap, hit, tap, slap, tap, hit, knuckle, slap, hit, knuckle, slap. My bad. And you can add it anytime, yeah. So just practice knuckles and adding it at random times to replace regular tapping, but not all the time. So instead of like that, you can do. Yeah. And that's about it for knuckles. I mean, just practice, do it at random times once you learn everything else, and it should work. So yeah.